Good morning, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. And today I've got a pretty full day planned, but I don't have to be anywhere if I don't want to until late this afternoon. And then I have one haircut. So I've got a couple of things that I want to get done. Number one, I want to make sure that I get my, I need to get, oh wait, I want these. I need some green in my life. I'm wearing, okay, yesterday I wore the pink camo leggings after I got home from work for a little bit, and so I'm wearing them today. I love them. I need to go to Old Navy. I'm going to go to Old Navy. I'm going to go to the garden center because, sorry, I need some soil. And I know if I go there, I can resist getting anything else that I don't need. I need my kombucha, my morning kombucha. Oh my gosh. I've got to go do dishes, and then I need to I need to pay bills, transfer money from, you know, my business account into, I transfer my quarterly taxes every month into a money market. So I got to do that. And oh my gosh, I have got allergies coming on big time. I don't know about you. Now, I wanted to take you outside, but the neighbor's got some big truck over there, and I'm not sure what they're doing. There's a machine running. There's all kinds of stuff going on, so I'm going to not take you out there because it's loud, and we won't get much benefit out of it. It's going to be a beautiful day, though. Can you hear that? See, I don't know what they're doing. But whatever it is, it's loud. Let me see if I can go play Gladys Kravitz. And I don't know. We got a guy up there. I don't know what they're doing. So, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Okay. My tomato plants are doing really good. Look how beautiful. Everybody's watered. They're all doing good. The puppet yous are outside enjoying the weather time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where's the baby? Go get me a baby. I need a baby. Go get the baby. How am I supposed to throw it? Go on, go lay down. No, Shanti. Okay, it's too loud out here. So I'm going to make myself, for lunch, I'm going to use those new healthy noodles. And I'm going to make a little beef stroganoff with, okay, I opened a jar just out of curiosity. Remember a couple months ago when I canned smoked, well, it wasn't a couple months ago, but anyways, it wasn't that long ago. It was 4/17, so in April, I canned smoked skirt steak after I got back from my daughter's. Smoked skirt steak and smoked pork tenderloin. And I wanted to see how the smoke flavor stayed. So let me just show you. I opened a jar, and it's so beautiful in the jar. Look at that. A little bit of fat floated to the top, but that's all good. So let me get you on the tripod, and you can come along with me for my morning routine. Okay, so for lunch, I want to try these noodles. And I showed you this was from Costco. It comes in a pouch. You can enjoy these hot or cold. 25 calories, 0 everything, but it's got 270 milligrams of sodium, 5 carbohydrates, and 4 dietary fiber. So, it's got a couple recipes on the back, but I'm going to make up my own. And I'm going to do stroganoff, and I've got dehydrated mushrooms I'm going to use. You need to rinse these noodles first, and some of my chives, and I will make a roux and use the broth that's in here. And I'll just give you a review of the finished product. But I have to tell you, I opened this jar this morning just to see. First thing I did when I opened it was smell it. It smells smoky, like it just came off the big green egg. I was so excited. So I want a piece with no fat. And you can tell how tender and fall apart that is. I mean, it just comes apart in your hand. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Smoky, fall apart tender, like slow roasted or slow cooked, but it's got that smoky flavor. It's delicious. I'm so glad I did that. I'll be doing more smoked meats because I was a little on the fence of how that would come out. I knew the pork would be good, but I wasn't sure about the beef. Delicious. So I highly recommend it. Try it for yourself, and you want, this is the reason I want my meats par cooked, because that's what they look like in the jar instead of it all clumped in one big mound and stuck to the jar. Plus you're able to use the broth. This broth is very rich. And so I'm gonna put myself together a really delicious lunch. This is probably more than enough to do lunch for me and something for Michael. Maybe that's what he'll have for dinner. And let's see, I think I need to do dishes. I gotta get on the computer here and pay bills. And okay, Wells Fargo, here we come. And then I'll take you to the nursery. Okay, let's go to the nursery. You want to? Okay, here we are. Oh, look at all the beautiful roses. Oh, gotta love it. I am happy to be here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I do not want to run into anybody's car. Parking's a little tight. Okay, let's go see what they got. Okay, so I thought I'd show you. Look at, they have turtles. Look at the turtles basking in the koi fish. And they do have baby chickens, so we're gonna go see them. That is so awesome. Now I want a turtle. And a frog spitting out water. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so we have, oh, they've got barred rocks. Oh, these are bigger. These already have their feathers. They could go outside. Hi, baby chicks. Hi, baby birds. Oh, we might have to get the bigger ones. They're all eaten. They're in their brooder. Hi, chick, chick, chick. Oh, do you want me to rescue you? Goodness. Oh, look how pretty. Black and cream barred rock. Ooh, I like those. Well, they have a Rhode Island red. Those are not, to me, they're not kid friendly. So I wouldn't do that. And this is where the fishies are in there. Check it out, little baby kois. Okay. I think this is all fish. $180. Okay. I don't know. See what's over here. Oh, big fish. And don't, wow, check them out. They look like catfish. They must be hungry. Okay, so there's the baby chicks. Let's see what they have to choose from. Let me read this, and I don't even know how much they are. It doesn't say. Okay, so we are gonna do a jar of fermented vegetables. And I don't know exactly how many I need to fill this quart jar, but I've got a sterile quart jar, and at the bottom, in the bottom of the jar, I've got some bruschetta seasoning blend, about a half a teaspoon, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of celery salt, and that's just pure celery seed and salt, no anti-caking anything, and then a layer of Himalayan pink salt. You want a pure salt, you can use canning pickling salt, you just don't want any iodine or anything like that. So now I'm doing the peppers. I'm doing a red pepper, and I want sizable pieces, you know, when I take these out. It's not going to be like a salsa. I really want sizable. And Sage, she wants a sizable piece too. Huh. All right, come here. Come here, Sage. You want it? Come here, Sage. Come here. Catch it. Shotzi, catch it. She's not a very good catch. Okay, so sizable chunks of peppers. And about 1 inch by 1 inch. Not, you know, I guess I could point you down there so you could actually see, huh? Or scoop my step over. Okay, and I peeled my organic carrot. And you want organic vegetables if you can possibly get your hands on them. And, no, Sage. Go on, get out. Go out. So I'm going to have a layer of peppers. I think I want to do it pretty thick layer. All right, then the next thing, because I love red onions, is I'm going to get the onions. And I've got a kitchen tip for you. When you have an onion and you know you're not going to use the whole thing, like in this application, don't cut the root end off. Leave it on. It'll stay fresher in the refrigerator if you leave the root end on. And this is a cold onion, so it should not make me cry. It shouldn't. So I'm going to cut a big 1 inch slice out of that, just like that. And get that cut up. And again, I'm going to do pretty sizable pieces. So this is going to be red and orange and purple and beautiful. Oh. I'm so excited about this. So I've been watching Doug and Stacy over at the Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. And she does a huge amount of fermenting. So lacto fermentation is what's going to happen here. Now I need another layer of my seasoning, my salts, because that salt is what's going to start the fermentation. A little bit of this seasoning, and you don't have to season it, you could just do salt, but I want a little bit of extra. And we're going to do this kind of the easiest with as little equipment as possible. Now you can go over there, and she's got a fermentation kit you could buy. If you go to her channel, any of her latest fermentation videos, she's got a link below where you can buy they're a kit that you can put on top, and it's got a nipple that burps the jar for you. Who'd have thought? Okay, now we want more carrots. And I've got a wavy knife. So I do this at an angle. The puppies get a treat, but I'm not doing that right now. And we're going to need to finish peeling it. How about that? And I do it kind of on a pretty angle for presentation. So I get an angled slice with some waves in there. And the dogs think that they should have it. These, uh-oh, one hit the floor. Whoa, two. Oh no, I'm losing my carrot. Trust me, Sage and Shotzi did not let that go to waste. Okay, one more out of this. No, go lay down. Out. Okay. I think. Okay, so, and a layer of peppers. Ooh, look how pretty. And a layer of onion, and we're perfect. So that was 2 carrots, 1 bell pepper, and an inch thick slice off of a big red onion. It's pretty easy. Now, this is probably, and you want to get that kind of packed down in there. And look how pretty that jar is. Isn't that pretty? Now we're going to do the last seasoning. And you want filtered water, no chlorinated water for this application. A little bit of this spice. And the salt. Now, I think Stacy did not, I think she only put seasoning at the bottom, not all the way through. So we'll see if I have too much, but I don't think so, because I really like this seasoning. It's not overly strong. It's delicious. Okay, so let me fill that up. Okay, so I am ready. Now, this is what I'm going to use for a weight. Hope you can see this. I've got my jar of beautiful veggies. Look at how gorgeous. And all the seasoning and spices in here. I have, and you could use a canning lid, but I don't know that you would want metal in there. So I would cover it in a plastic bag if you have to use a regular mouth flat. But I've got a regular mouth flat of a tapper lid. So I'm going to put that down because you want all the food to be down under the liquid. If it comes above the liquid, it's going to mold and you're not going to get the right fermentation. And then I've got just a jar of pimentos here that I washed off, and that is going down right on top. That's assuring me that it's weighted down. And this just shows you that you can use what's around your house. Now, because of the airspace around the edge, it will be able to burp itself. You won't even have to burp this jar. Okay. I am going to keep any critters out, I'm putting some cheesecloth over the top, and I'm going to put this in a dark place, and I'm going to go ahead and check this every day, make sure everything is copacetic. But then I'm going to go ahead and taste it on day 3. So it is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, I'll be tasting it for you and showing you how it came out and see if it needs to go a little longer. We keep the house kind of cool, but I'm going to put this in my pantry. There's no air conditioning in the pantry there, so it'll be a little bit warmer, and you do want a dark place for this. So off it goes to ferment and start that natural lacto fermentation. Yay! Okay, I gotta go to work. Okay guys, so I am dehydrating broccoli. So I've got my dehydrator trays all ready to go. I have taken this whole package of broccoli minus our servings for tonight's dinner. So the big 3-pound package, I think it's 3 pounds at Costco. I blanched that down for 3 minutes in boiling water, and it brings it to, I'm serious, this is the perfect way to cook broccoli, tender crisp. It's so good. So if I can stay out of it long enough to put it on trays, I run cold water over it to keep it from from continuing to cook. And broccoli, sometimes you got to take a tray out in between, because unless you cut it down super tiny, but I like to have pretty good sized pieces, so bite size, and so good. And the dogs love the ends. Let's see if I can make that work in there. Whoops. If it's going to, yeah. So I'm going to take the tray in between out. That way it'll fit. So we'll do this tray next, and then this tray will come out. And that one, and I'm imagining we're not going to get a huge amount of broccoli. Okay guys, so tonight we're having, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get this pointed downward a little. This is our pantry meal for tonight. So I have the healthy noodles. For anybody that's diabetic, this is a great way to eat what feels like pasta and keep your blood sugar normal. Michael's blood sugar is normal, but you still want to keep that stuff under control. I've rehydrated ½ a cup of the cremini mushrooms that I dehydrated. Or were they cremini? I think they were white button, excuse me. That I rehydrated them, and you get this dark liquor in here. You can see that liquor. Don't throw that away. The mushrooms have a little chewy bite to them. I just love that. Almost like a shiitake has that kind of a bite. I've got my pint jar minus the couple bites that I took of smoked skirt steak. And if you notice, when I put this in the refrigerator, the broth that's on here gelled because it's got so much collagen in it. We've got a serving of broccoli, some dehydrated chives. You could use, I've got dehydrated onions. I could use those if I wanted to, but I'm going to use those. The broccoli's a side dish. So I'm going to make a roux using the broth that's in here
and the liquor off of here. I've already got in my frying pan coconut oil and flour over there, and that's how I'm gonna make it. And so I'll show you the finished dish at the end. Guys, I just wanna say thank you for joining me today for my little bit of a run around and going to the nursery and coming back home and going to work and coming back home and all that. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I can't wait to show you what's gonna happen tomorrow. I think it's gonna be pretty fantastic. And I'm gonna get some more of the mulch, the grow mulch, because it worked out what I thought I needed, worked out perfect, but now I'm seeing other places I need more. So I'm gonna grab 4 more bags tomorrow. That stuff is heavy. Holy cow, I'm getting a workout, you guys, I'm working out. Anyways, we're dehydrating broccoli, and tomorrow I might go ahead and blanch up some rhubarb and try that on the dehydrator. I've never done dehydrated rhubarb, so. And we're fermenting. Oh my gosh, we got so much going on. Okay, so I can't wait to see you tomorrow for another day in the life. And guys, I'll show you a picture of this at the end. Michael is visiting his dad, and his brother and sister-in-law are there, so he might be a little longer tonight, but his dinner will be ready. As soon as he texts me and says I'm on my way, I'll start dinner. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, check the links below, because I got some good ones down there, and my email address, my Facebook page. Go join me over there and join in on the conversation. All right, guys. Mwah. So this is the end result, and the stroganoff was absolutely one of our very favorites. Smoky and delicious. And the pasta was fabulous.